when you begin your anime collection or journey, one of the first things you're going to do is you're going to go online and you're going to look at all the different figures. And there's going to be figures that are out currently that you're going to think, I'm going to buy them soon. Then there's going to be figures that are a little bit out of date, and you're going to think, okay, I might find those at a convention, or maybe I'll buy it online on a secondhand store. But either way, there's tons of figures that are easy to get your hands on that you can pretty much do, and if you really want it, you can achieve that. But there are some figures that you really have to go out of your way to find. Maybe they are too old to find anymore. Maybe they're really rare, or maybe they are insanely expensive that you just can't afford them really at all. And despite me having a pretty big collection, that's all relevant for me as well. So today I'm going to go over 5 anime figures, one that's technically not a figure, that I would love to have in my collection, but unfortunately I don't, for various reasons that we'll get into. So anyway, let's get right on into that list. So the first figure on that list is actually a figure set. So as you know, if you followed my channel, which if you do, if you enjoy this, don't forget to subscribe. We do videos all the time. But if you do, you will know that I'm a big Fring figure fan. Now, Fring usually makes bunny figures now. They're quarter scale, so they're the big ones. But one of the things that they actually started with was not bunny figures, actually, but just a, cast-off figure. Specifically, a cast-off figure set of Lucky Star. Now, Lucky Star is an anime that came out quite a long time ago. These figures, specifically, this 8-figure set, came out in 2011. So, 13 years ago, almost 14 years ago. So, they are insanely expensive. If you do find them, they're around $400 a piece. And I know some of them are used, so they don't have the outfits completely, but they come in the gym outfit that you can take off, and it has like a, underwear underneath it. But I just love that there is an entire set of these Lucky Star Fring figures. I would love to have them to compare them to what the newer Fring figures are, because while I have problems with some of the, late 2010 Fring figures, I really would love to see early 2010s Fring figures, and not really complain about them, because that is history of that company, and I would love to see them. I also, I'm not a huge fan of that series, but I'm a big enough fan that I would really like to have them, at least the main 4. Maybe someday. They're high on my list right now, but I'm not going to buy them off eBay or anything right now. It's definitely a thing of maybe finding them on AmiAmi if they ever popped up. I've never seen them pop up since I've been looking for them. Or maybe, and I highly doubt this, that I'll find them at a convention somewhere. Highly doubt that, but you never know. Now the next one here is in the category of it is way too expensive for even me. Now I do get some things that I think are a bit overpriced, even me. The guitar was over $1,000. The Nezuko plushie was $800, and there are tons of figures that I spend in the $200 range for a figure. And for some of you, that you might say that's too much, and that's fair. But the Attack on Titan Hope for Humanity set is insanely cool. I love this figure, or diorama thing. It is a 1/10 scale version of Aaron's Attack Titan, and it is his transformation. So you can see a smaller Aaron in there, and then there's Mikasa and Armin around it. You can see the bones of it and the lightning from the transformation. It just looks so cool, and I would love to have this. I think this figure diorama thing here, statue, would look so cool. And you can buy this. You can go pre-order this and buy it. I don't know there's a few different retailers that are selling it, but there are ways to buy this. But there is two versions of it. There is one that is a light-up version, from what I can tell, maybe a few extra pieces in it or whatever. And there's a basic version. The basic version is $2,300. That's a bit much for me. I kind of top out at about $1,500 for what I would spend on an anime figure, and this is a bit more than that. So while it is insanely cool, I'm gonna have to skip out on it. But I would love to have this. I think it would be a huge talking point, but also just something that I think would complete a collection if you ever had it. Now the next figure here, let's talk about something that is a bit cheaper. And actually, you could probably get for only maybe $40, $50 actually. It wouldn't be that hard to find. But I have put myself into a bit of a predicament on this one because I like to kind of play a game with getting some figures. And with that, that figure actually is a part of this set, which this is the Love Live Sunshine Dreamers set. These were prize figures, and I have every one of them except one, and that is Ruby. I can't find Ruby. She's never popped up for sale on like Ami and other ones, and I've never seen her out. I would love to have this figure to complete the set. Unfortunately, never have found it. And yeah, I could go online and find it for, you know, someone selling it, but I would rather try to find it maybe in the wild or maybe on Ami. But it's never popped up, but it is one that I really hope to find someday. If they start to increase in value on those other sites, then I may go ahead and pick her up. But I am holding out hope that one day I stumble across her and I can complete that set, because I really like this set. And this is one that I would love to have, because honestly, I think it's the best looking one out of the set, and I just can't find it. Now, number 4 on that list is one that you probably would be aware of if you have watched some of my Miku videos in the past. As you may know, and I have not made a video talking about this in a while because I haven't found any more, and that is the tanned Mikus, the racing Miku versions of her that has the tanned look, otherwise known as the Thailand Mikus. I have been looking for more and more of these Thailand Mikus, and I can't find any. I found one that's for sale, but it was a bit overpriced, so I skipped out on it. But the one that I really would like to have is the 2016 version. I am looking for the best tan Miku, and out of the ones I know that exist, this one looks the best to me. I know that there are others that I currently have that I think would be close to beating this, probably would beat it, but in my opinion, this is probably the best shot that any of them have to beat it. So I am really hopeful that one day I can find this figure, because it looks really nice. I love the colors of it. Unfortunately, it just doesn't go up for sale that often. I haven't ever seen it go up for sale, actually. And I don't know what the price would be even if it did go up for sale. So probably won't run into it anytime soon. But if I do, I will definitely pick it up, because I love this figure. Beyond that, I would love to have the entire Thailand Miku set eventually. This is a cool set in my opinion. It is a cool way to have a unique version of Miku. Some people like the Sakura Mikus, the Cherry Blossom Mikus. Some people like the Snow Mikus. Personally, I'm a Thailand tanned Miku kind of guy. So maybe someday, but unfortunately not yet. Now the final one here is kind of a companion piece to this one. So this is what they call a Terra Nesoberry. I love these things. These things are awesome in my opinion. And what I have been doing is I have been grabbing some of my favorites from the Love Live series. This is Rin from Muse. But I also have Hanamaru and Ruby from Aquas, and I also have Kasumin from Nijigasaki. Now, there is none from Superstar yet, so I haven't got Conan yet, but I absolutely will pick up Conan as soon as I can. I'd love to have a Kineko one from Superstar, a Margarete from Superstar, but the one that I have not been able to find, and it is one that I will pick up the moment I see it, probably no matter the price I would pick it up, is Honoka. Honoka is one of my favorite Love Live characters. She is rivaled with Rin for my favorite from Muse, and I would love to have her. My ideal 3 from Muse would be to have Rin, Honoka, and Ellie, but Honoka is that number 1 that if I had to pick any Nesoberi, maybe over Conan even, I want a Honoka one. Hopefully someday I can find that Honoka Nesoberi. It has evaded me so far, but before it was Honoka and Hanamaru because I had a chance to get a Hanamaru and I passed on it and it bothered me for so long, and I finally found a Hanamaru at Anime NYC this year, and I was so happy to finally check that off my list because I really like Hanamaru. She's one of my top 3 from Aquas, so I was really excited for that, but still waiting on that Honoka. So that's my top 5. Now, obviously, there are a ton of characters and figures that you could add onto this list as figures that I would love to see that have not been made. But that's a different list for a different day. But what figures exist that you want to have? Is there any Nindroids that you'd love to have? Any Funko Pops? Whatever it is, plushies, big figures, expensive figures, cheap figures you just can't find. Let me know what your bucket list or wish list is of figures that you want to put into your collection. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy this bit of a different video. I have been thinking about what this, like my top 5, top 10 would be for a little bit, and I thought this was probably my top 5. But anyway, let me know what yours are, and I will talk to you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.